Well, how do y'all? It's still Saturday. I don't have a whole lot to do while I'm waiting on funding to work on the boat some more. Let's explore my rod cabinet. Now, what I normally fish with, I have hanging up here, which is not ideal to store fishing gear, but that's what I got. And inside the rod cabinet, y'all want to see a mess? There is a mess. Now, I fixed up this little cabinet several years back, and it's not nearly big enough for everything I have. It's full of spider webs and you name it, it's in there. Bugs. So what I'm going to do in the next couple of hours, I'm going to take everything out and try to organize it a little bit, because I have plans for a new rod locker that will cover the entire length of the shop on the outside here under the boat shelter. But before I can do that, I have to extend the boat shelter, and I just about have enough lumber and roofing material to do that, salvage stuff, but I'm not quite there yet. So for now, I'm going to just organize what's here. And a lot of this stuff is, well, not a lot of it, but some of it is not really worth keeping. Now, I don't have expensive gear, rods and reels and all this kind of stuff. Most of what I have is, I've got a bunch of Zebco 33s, which are some of the best ever made in my opinion. I have some of the old ones and a couple of the new ones. And a lot of Shakespeare stuff from Walmart is the main part of it. And I do have one good surf rod. I forget the brand name, but we'll look at it in a little bit. But just because it's not name brand, it's not good stuff, doesn't mean it doesn't work. It will work. And something that really aggravates me on some videos I watch, fishing guys or tool guys or whatever, they apologize through the whole video because they have cheap stuff. Well, I'm not doing that. I mean, I've got what I've got. And one day when I become a rich and famous YouTube fishing star, maybe I'll have some of that good stuff. Or maybe I'll use what I have. I hope that didn't sound, well, you know, anyway. But y'all know what, if you've been watching me for any length of time, don't throw anything away and do with what you got. So this is what I got, and we're going to take it all out of here and clean this thing up, and we'll look at it again here in just a minute. Alright, I forgot this was even here. I poured a little slab here in 2010, and excuse me, remember my baby girl Emily helped me do it, and she scratched her name in there and put her handprint. How cool is that? 2010, that was 9 years ago, almost 10 years. Now, she used to be my sidekick. Everywhere I went, she went. Because that's back when I had my first heart episode and couldn't work anymore. Mama went to work, and the other kids were big enough to pretty much get off to school and take care of themselves, but I had the baby. And she's my buddy. Don't see her much anymore. She's got all grown and out on her own and knows everything, she thinks. But I thought that was cool. I forgot that was even there. Alright, look at the pile of stuff I've got out of there. Ooh me, I need another fishing pole. Like I need another bill. Now I'm gonna go through this stuff, wipe it off, clean it off. Some of it's gonna go away into the big green garbage can, but not much of it. And the rest of it I'm gonna try to stack back in there neatly. Now, speaking of Miss Emily, that pink pole right there is hers. Alright, we'll see something else here in just a minute. Now, I've got some little boxes full of this and that here and there. I've had this stuff for years. I don't know why I even had it. I've used it and used it and used it. I've never caught a fish on it. Has anybody ever caught anything on this kind of stuff? And this, well, this one hadn't been opened, but this one, I had another one of these I threw away a while back. I've never caught anything, so this is going in the trash. And I know what's in these boxes. It's all good stuff, so I'm just going to leave them right there. But all this has ever done for me is stink the boat up and stink your hands up. Something awful. Alright, let me show you a quick tip on how to take line off of reels. Now, this is a very old reel, very old line. It's not worth fooling with. Get you a stick. This is a piece of dowel rod, round stick. Wrap it around on your cordless drill or any kind of drill. And that'll keep you from having to sit there and pull it all off by hand and wad it up. And once this is all off, it's going in the trash. And this particular one I'm not going to use for a while, so I'm going to store it just like that with no line on it. Ain't that neat? Alright, there we go. Rod cabinet is cleaned out. I didn't take the boxes out because it's got tackle in all of them. I know what's what. And the trip is confirmed. Monday morning, me and the Master Sergeant will be out on the Bay Pier. If we don't catch anything there, I know somewhere else pretty close by we can go. Now on the Pensacola Bay Pier out there, I will not go there by myself, not anymore. Years ago you could, but nowadays you can't. You gotta have somebody watching your back, seems like, anywhere as soon as you cross the county line. So we'll be fine, and maybe we're gonna try to catch some white trout, which are very good eating fish, and we'll talk more about those when we get there. Maybe even a redfish. And I'm taking my great big pole I'm gonna put out a shark set. There are sharks there. Maybe we'll catch one. Might not be able to land him, but maybe we can get him. Maybe we can look at him anyway. Because the pier, this one compared to the old one, is much higher. But I have the technology. Might even take the old crab basket with me. Alright, cleaned out. This is the ones I've taken out and I'm going to put back in service. Especially over here at the Bay Pier. These two ultralights we're going to use for bait poles. I rig them just like you would for bluegill or something. And I'll show that when we get there. I like to rig everything when I get there. That'll be bait poles. White trout pole, that's my big pole for the shark rig, and we'll look at that over there. And I'll throw in a couple of these up here for trout poles or whatever. Let's see, my mind just went blank. But anyway, I know I've run my mouth about fishing a lot, so we're gonna go Monday. And as soon as we get the boat ready, I'm gonna go some in that too. Boat mainly for freshwater, and over here at the pier, that's all saltwater deal. So 2 different worlds. But there we go. Look pretty good. I think so. At least it's clean. At least I can see what's in there. And I only threw 3 things away. So thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support. And I will see y'all Monday on the pier.